What I'll what I'll tell myself as a new developer. That's that's an interesting question. Hey, what's going on? It's Ebenezer Dawn here. Really, thank you so much for watching my videos. I've been working with a lot of new developers lately, and I keep seeing the same issues reoccur, the same problems, they keep happening. So, here's what I'm going to tell myself, or here's what I would tell myself if I were a new developer, if I were to start afresh right now. These are the things I would want to know. Number one, which is the one you've probably heard from me a lot of times: patience. You gotta be patient. Really, I see many people, they start and they expect to be done in like 1 week, 2 weeks. I want to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. What's the time frame? I want to do this in 1 month. I want to do this in 3 months. I want to get a job. I want to learn right now, get a job in 3 months, and start earning. It doesn't work that way. Really, it does not work that way. So you gotta be patient. Be patient. Be patient. I said this recently. I posted about patience a lot, telling people you have time. Really, you have time. A lot of people think they don't have time. You see people at 20 years old, they think they don't have time. 25, 30, and you're like, it's over for me. Maybe once they get to that 30, like, it's over for me. Look at all the successful people you see out there today. A lot of them started when they were well over 30. So you should think about that. You have time. You really have time. And it wrecks my brain to see people at 20 years old being in so much of a hurry. These days where we have even teenagers doing a lot of awesome things. You see people even in their teenage, they're already in a hurry, already putting so much pressure on themselves, like there's no time. How old? There's no time. I have to get this done right now. And people have already made a lot of calculations. I want to become a graduate, get a job, so that at 23 I'm set for life. Doesn't work that way. Same thing with the software development world. It doesn't work that way. Really, you have time, so you gotta be patient. Don't start comparing yourself with people who have been doing this for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and you're looking at these folks and you're like, how come I'm not at their level yet? Doesn't make any sense. How come I'm not earning the same amount of money with this person? How come I'm not able to build the kind of things that this person is building? I have to get there right now. I have to get the same position with this person right now. Something I posted recently. I posted this a couple of times. Stop comparing your progress with the lives of other people. You did not start at the same time. You're not going to the same place. So it doesn't make any sense. You gotta realize that when it comes to software development, career in general, you have time. Use patience to your advantage. Maybe people look at me and say, oh, but you're young and it looks as if you're doing well. I've been patient. I've been very patient. And that's actually the quickest route, because that person who stays patient and then tries to focus is actually the fastest at the end, faster than the person who wants to rush. I want to get this done right now. I want to get this done, get everything done, and you're trying to rush so that you can get everywhere at the same time. You end up getting nowhere. And that person who decides, I'm going to be patient. HTML, right? I want to start with web development. I'll patiently learn HTML, patiently learn CSS, then move to JavaScript, patiently learn JavaScript, then move to maybe a framework or learn version control and all that. But I'm patiently doing this stuff because I understand that I have time. So you're taking it one step at a time. You're making sure you understand what you're learning, what you're doing. You end up being much faster than the person who says, no, I cannot be patient. I have to do everything because I don't have time. There's no time. See, this person already got a job. This one started 6 months ago. He has a job. This one is earning this. This one is doing this. This one is building this. So I have to rush. I have to hurry right now. And they end up, they'll go to the internet, copy code, or just try to rush their learning or try to learn everything at the same time. At the end of the day, in the next 2 years, 3 years, they're still going to be doing the same thing. They're still going to try to be learning the same things. But that person who said, nah, I have to be patient. I'm going to take this one step at a time. We'll finish before you know it. So The patient one is usually the fastest. Patience is usually the quickest route. Same thing with education, right? If you're a young person going to secondary school, those in a hurry are like, nah, I have to finish secondary school and immediately go to the university, immediately get my degree, immediately get a job, immediately buy a car, immediately buy a house. It's because you're in a hurry. That's why you want to do all these things so fast. If you are not so much in a hurry, maybe you say, nah, I have time. Maybe I'm going to spend the next year after secondary school trying to learn the skill, or trying to try other things out, But when you're so much in a hurry, you end up being the slowest. So patience, very important. You have time. You gotta realize you have time. When I shared this, someone said, "No, you're lying." Like, okay, fine, I'm lying, right? Do you? But if I were the one, right, who was in your position, I'll tell myself to be patient, that I have time. And that's true. That's true. Now, another thing I'm going to share is you remember you have time, but you got to also learn to value other people's time. Another problem with new developers, right? Many people, not just developers right now, a lot of people feel like they're entitled to other people's time. You value your own time, you got to value other people's time too. You're entitled to another person's time, you're entitled to other people, right? I think it was early last year, so someone posted, a new developer who's learning posted and was talking about these senior devs and was calling senior devs in general names, and like these people, they don't care, they're rude, they're this. You send them messages, they don't even reply, they're just there being maybe the famous ones, mentioning names, being famous and all, they're not replying us, they're this, they're that. Like, can you imagine? And I looked at this, I'm like, wow, really? You feel like you're entitled to this person's time? You feel like you're entitled to this person's ears or anything at all? That's just not right. So I've not spoken with this person before. I didn't know this person, but I told him, hey man, let's talk. I gave him my number and we spoke on phone. And I'm glad that after we spoke, I got to make him understand that really no one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. You feel like you're entitled to some other person's knowledge, right? That person, if you know the amount of time they spend learning, you're not going to feel that way. A lot of people go through different things, time, resources, even begging other people just to learn. And then after all that struggle, another person will tell me that you're entitled to my knowledge, you're entitled to my time. That doesn't make any sense. If someone did that to you, you won't be happy. So relax. You got to value other people's time. You send a message to someone, they don't reply. Cool. That person is probably busy. Maybe the person doesn't want to talk to you, and that's fine. That's very fine. No one owes you anything. You gotta move on. Don't start saying, I hate this person. You don't know the number of people that are in that person's inbox. You don't know what's going on in that person's life right now. You don't know. So you just have to relax and understand that no one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. Understand that you have time and you got to value other people's time. These are realities. So let's say you want to reach out to people, like I advise, right? I usually advise, learn to reach out to people. Fine, you reach out to someone and you come back and tell me, I reached out and no one is answering me. How many people did you reach out to? This has happened a lot. And I ask someone, how many people did you reach out to? And maybe like one person or two people, like, and that's reaching out. You know, reach out to people, you reach out and you keep reaching out to people until you get a response. Not the same person. Not the same person. You reach out to one person, you reach out to the next person and the next person and the next person, right? And don't hold any grudges if you don't get replies from the people you reach out to. That's fine. Just keep reaching out to other people. You're going to get a response, right? So reach out to as many people as possible. If you have issues, you need help, you have problems, but no one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. All right. Those are the things I felt like I should share with you. Please take this to heart. I wish everyone knew these things. Right. Did you like what you just heard? If you do, please do me a favor, hit the like button. You know why you hit the like button? Because you like it. And then the subscribe button. See you in my next video. I have so many other videos, so check them out right now. Check them out. Bye.